Hey yo, what it do YouTube? It's your boy Supreme King Z, aka the Red ID, coming to the video. Today we are doing a what if called What If Naruto Was a Hatake Part 2. So today we are doing the part 2 because I know this was like one of my most liked video and viewed videos. So this is what we're doing today. And yeah, today I'm uploading because I'm gonna start trying to do daily upload. So if I don't upload a video the day after I upload a video, then I'm gonna upload 2 videos that the next day. So yeah, also where I'm gonna be kind of changing things a little bit in the story because y'all know I didn't like the way that I told stories back then. So that is the reason why I'm going to be changing it a little bit or a lot. So yeah, like and subscribe, do all that good jazz, and yeah, with all that being said, let's roll the intro. So where we left off is where Hiruzen gave Naruto the scroll of the flying raging, as Naruto made a comment that said that's what made Minato the Silver Flash, because he is a Hatake, and also Minato had recommended that Naruto get it. So that's where I left off, and this is where I want to begin. After getting the scroll, he went to go do his daily training, as the next day he knew that he would have to go against Kakashi, as he would have released some of his seals and suppressed his power. But right when he had got done training, he sealed himself back up, and he felt hindered because we all know that he is a low joning. He's a low to mid joning, as I have said in the other video, as he would seal himself up to be the strength of a tuning because he didn't want to be a strength of a beginning. As he would go home, go to sleep, as Kakashi would have been already going on a mission before he came over to the training ground, as Naruto would eat knowing that Kakashi told him not to eat, but he knew the mission as his father taught Kakashi. So yeah, he would know about the mission, and he would ask the former people who took the mission. As he would get intel from this, he would go to the training ground, as Sakura would be the first person there, as it would be Sasuke next, then Naruto, as Naruto would have came a bit later, as Sakura would be ticked off by this, but didn't say anything. As 30 minutes later, because Naruto came at 8:30, and 30 minutes later, Kakashi came and saying, "Sorry, I got lost in the path of life." As Sasuke and Sakura cringed at the sound of that, as Naruto has said, "So when are we gonna start the training?" or the test to become your Genin, Kakashi Sensei. As Kakashi was saying, we can start whenever, as they voted for now, as Sakura was the only one that voted for them to take it later so they can get a little bit of warming up and training. As Naruto was doing that in his free time after asking all the previous test takers, as they got already, as Kakashi explained what was going on, as when Kakashi finished, he said, "Alright, ready, set, begin," as everyone leaped off into the bushes and trees. As Naruto would make contact into Sakura, knowing that she would be the most likely to say yes, as he would tell her the plan, as they would say, "Go, let's go find Sasuke." As Sasuke, they would find Sasuke. Sasuke would be hiding in the bush, scoping Kakashi, as Naruto would try to tell him the plan, as Sasuke would ignore him and say, "I'm not doing your lousy plan." And as he would go in to attack Kakashi, Kakashi would dodge and weave as he did in canon and put him in the headhunter jutsu. As then Kakashi would think the next likely person is Sakura, as he would go into the as he was about to go into the forest, as Sakura came running out throwing kunai, as she would try to do a flip axe kick, as that was the weakest kick that Kakashi saw, as he just blocked it with one arm and pushed her back, as she would throw more shuriken and kunai, as that would be pushing Kakashi back, sorta, kinda, as he would be pushed back into a trap. As he saw this, but he wanted them to think that he was trapped, as he substituted with a shadow clone, as the shadow clone got trapped, as Sakura ran up to go grab the bells, as the bells disappeared in a poof, as Naruto said, "Damn it, shadow clones." As Naruto would say, "Shadow clone jutsu," as he would pump one with enough chakra to make it seem like a regular person, as he would as the shadow clone would run out with the other shadow clones, making it seem like that was the real one, as Kakashi would come out walking out, as he began fighting with Sakura, as Naruto would engage Kakashi too, as Kakashi would have to put away his bug again, as they would trade blows for blows, as Naruto would throw a left hook, as it would catch Kakashi off guard because he had already threw a jab, then he had threw a left hook, as that would daze Kakashi, as Sasuke would come out of the trees with an axe kick, hitting Kakashi in the head, dazing him even more, as then Sasuke would jump back and Naruto would jump back, as they would do in unison. They would say, "Fire style, fireball jutsu," as the only reason that Naruto knows the fireball jutsu is because of Kakashi, and they had did in unison, as they created a massive fireball, as it was sent at Kakashi, as Kakashi had to dodge out of the way as it burned through some of his clothes. As Naruto would run at Kakashi with the Rasengan, as in this timeline, Naruto was taught the Rasengan by Kakashi and Jiraiya, as Jiraiya was in his life at this time. As he would run at him with the Rasengan, as Kakashi would create the lightning blade and run at Naruto, as they would do a clash, as it would blow back Naruto, as Kakashi would be blown back a little bit, as smoke would be coming out of both of their hands. As Kakashi said, that's good teamwork in his head. As they kept fighting, as Kakashi would be pushed back even more until the timer ran out, as they were about to grab the bells, as Kakashi had said, oh, too bad. I guess you all pass. And they would say, what? As Naruto would say this, but knew the actual reason. Because then Kakashi would say, because I wanted you to use teamwork, and y'all did. Then Kakashi would pass them as the first Hokage. Not the first Hokage. Stupid me. As the third Hokage, Hiruzen would call all the Jonin teachers who tested their Genin, as only 3 out of the 10 teams, not including Team 10, as wait, what the fuck? Team 11 passed. That would be 11 teams. I'm so stupid. But passed, as it would be Team 7, Team 8, and Team 10. If I'm saying that right, but I'm pretty sure those are the numbers. So yeah, and then they had. And then for the past month, Naruto and Team 7 and the rest of the team that passed did rank missions as painting houses, helping old ladies with their bags, and catching the cat that keeps running away from his owner. As they would do all of this, as they would be going for another mission, as Haruto would be about to give them another mission, as Naruto would say, Lord Third, can you please not give us another C-rank mission? Can we do not a B or C-rank mission? As in this timeline, Tazuna made it a B-rank mission, as he only had a little bit more to make it a B-rank mission. As he would make it a B-rank mission, as Haruto would say, yeah, you have this mission. As Haruto would give it to him, as Naruto would say, thank you, Lord Third, under his mask, because on missions he wears masks just like Kakashi. As he would say thank you, as Kakashi would say, we back up in an hour after meeting Tazuna, and Tazuna doing the same thing that he did in camp, as it ticked off Sasuke and Sakura. As Naruto kept his composure, but it also ticked him off a little bit. As Kakashi and Team 7 would gather at the gate, as they would guard Tazuna, as Kakashi at the back, Sasuke on the right side, Sakura on the left side, and Naruto in the front. As they would be walking for hours as they would pass a puddle. As Kakashi and Naruto noticed this immediately because they see the temperature as and they look around and see there's no signs of rain in the past few months as they prepared themselves, but Kakashi just prepared himself to substitute if they attack him first. So he did. And they attacked him as they wrapped their chains around Sakura, Sasuke. They wrapped their chains around Kakashi as they pulled as it looked like chunks of meat fell to the ground as the dust settled. As Naruto and Sasuke worked in unison to take out the demon brothers and asked them what was their plans for them doing this. As they would say nothing, as Naruto would have to torture them to say something, as he would say, as one of the demon brothers would say, they was hired by a mob boss by the name of Gato. As they would hear this, as they all would look at the bridge builder, as the bridge builder would say, "I'm sorry, but this is more like an A-rank mission. That's why I had asked, was it just these kids? But I could see that they can handle themselves." As Kakashi was asked the team, do they want to keep going or do they want to stop? As everyone said they want to keep going with the mission. As they kept walking for a few more hours as they got on a boat and docked to land. As they would be walking for a few minutes as Naruto would sense something as he would throw a kunai, almost hitting a white rabbit. As he would say, "Oh, sorry." As Sakura would say, "You almost hit a beautiful rabbit." As Naruto would laugh and say, "Oh, my bad." As something would click. As he would say, "Get down!" As Kakashi and Naruto would say that in unison. As everybody would duck as Naruto tackled the bridge builder to the ground, saving him from a massive sword that implanted itself into a tree. As someone would land on it, as Kakashi would look up to see the demon swordsman Zabuza Momochi. As he would look down, as he would say, well, if it isn't the copy ninja Kakashi." As Naruto would say, "Oh, that's Zabuza Momochi." As Sasuke and Sakura would say, "Who?" As Naruto would have to explain, that's Zabuza Momochi, one of the 7 deadly swordsmen of the mist. Sorry, I really have to start recording more often. But that's one of the 7 deadly. I keep about to say the 7 deadly sins, but one of the 7 deadly swordsmen of the mist. As they would say, "Oh, he must be really strong." As Kakashi would pull up his headband, showing his Sharingan. As Sasuke would say, "He has a Sharingan? Where did he get that from?" As he would be enraged, kinda. As Naruto would see a flash of the one Tomoe Sharingan as it would disappear. As Zabuza would say, "Hand over the bridge builder and nobody will get hurt." as Kakashi said, I won't let you do that. This is my mission to guard him. As they would engage in battle, as a shadowy figure would watch. As Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura guarded the great brother as Kakashi fought Zabuza, as they were going hand to hand. They were just evenly matched until it came down to chakra reserves, as Kakashi had more chakra reserves, but it affected him because he had his Sharingan, and that took more chakra out of him. As Kakashi hit him with a water dragon jutsu, blowing him out of the water onto land. As before this, he had got put into a water prison. As Sasuke and Naruto made up a plan to get, oh my god, I can't talk at all, to get Kakashi out. As Sasuke would throw a shuriken, as a hidden shuriken would be hiding in the shadow, as the first shuriken would pass, as the next shuriken would pass too, but almost hit Zabuza, as it was a substitution, as Naruto would appear, as he would throw a kunai, as he would do a backflip and landed on the water, using chakra to hold him up, as the only way that Zabuza would be able to leave out of this with an arm is to release the water prison, as then he would release the water prison, as Kakashi would come out breathing heavily, as Naruto would engage him in battle, as it was shown from the training that he has done that he is really good, as Zabuza would say, "Oh kid, you're really good, but not good enough," as he would swing his sword, almost hitting Naruto, but the gust of wind blew him back, as from the strength of Zabuza, as Naruto would get up and say, "Wow, that was strong," as he would wipe his mouth, as Kakashi would stand next to him and say, "I got this, Naruto." As Naruto would say, "Are you sure?" As Kakashi would give him a thumbs up and say, "Yes, I got this." As they would be doing this, Zabuza would be upon them in less than a second, as he would say, enough of this chit chat, as he would swing his blade, as Kakashi blocked it with a kunai, as Naruto would jump back to lend Kakashi's support when he needed it, as Kakashi would be brutally beating Zabuza, as he would hit him back to the prison. He would hit him with a water dragon, blowing him onto the land, as Kakashi would prepare a lightning blade, as three needles hit Zabuza in the neck, as a missed Anbu would come and say, "Sorry, but I have been looking for him, and you made it for a perfect chance for me to kill him." As Kakashi wouldn't mind it, as he would let the Anbu take the body, as Naruto would feel something, as then he would go to Kakashi, as Kakashi had fell, as he was summoned two shadow clones to carry Kakashi. Sorry, I've been saying a lot of names today. But he would summon two shadow clones to carry Kakashi, as they walked all the way back to Tazuna House, as Kakashi was out of commission for 3 days, as in those 3 days Naruto got more training, and Sasuke has been seeing a little bit of it, as he saw the one that he did without his seal on, as when everyone goes to sleep, he releases some of his seals to actually get real training in, as he would be trained, as Kakashi would get up to feel a chakra signature that he felt, as he would walk outside, as Naruto would be furiously training, as he would get a smirk, as Naruto would look behind him, as he would see Kakashi, as he would smile and say, "Kakashi, I didn't expect you to be up by then." No. As Kakashi would say, "No, I didn't mean to bother you, but tomorrow I'm gonna be starting a new training regimen for Sakura and Sasuke." As he would say, "Oh, okay. What it's gonna be about? Well, they need to learn chakra control. So first it's gonna be tree climbing. Then if they pass that within this week, then I will try to teach them water walking, and then you can do your own special chakra controlling way." As Naruto had created his own way, as he just used chakra conductive sand, as he sorted it using only his chakra. No hand, no nothing, just using his chakra. As that took precise chakra control. As he did that, as the week would pass, as that at the end of the week, everyone will be at full health, as Sasuke and Sakura would finish their tree climbing regimen, as they would already had been halfway through or a quarter through the water walking, as it was way harder than the tree walking. As Naruto was sleeping this time, as they would be on the bridge, as Zabuza would come, as it would be the same as canon, as Naruto would get up, as he would see Inori's mom getting taken away. Flashback to 2 days ago, as Inori would say, "I don't know why y'all even try to fight Gato." As Inori remembered how they treated his stepdad, as Inori would say, "I don't know why y'all fight against him, Gato. Y'all not going to win." As Naruto would say, "Do you know? How do you know that?" As he would say, "You know what? I don't feel hungry. I'm not hungry." As he would walk upstairs, as Naruto would say, "I need fresh air." As he would walk out to go get some fresh air, as this would happen, everyone would go back to eating as Kakashi would ask Tazuna what's his problem, as Tazuna would tell them the story of what happened to Inori's dad, as Sakura would feel sympathetic, as Sasuke wouldn't feel anything towards him, as that would happen, as we fly back to the present, as Naruto would take out the two thugs that were sent to capture Inori and Inori's mom. Am I saying his name right? I'm confused, but yeah, he'll be sent to capture them. So Naruto would take them out, as he would rush to the bridge to make sure everyone is okay, as he would see that everyone's okay, as Sakura would be guarding the bridge builder, as Sasuke would be inside of the ice dome that Haku created, as Naruto couldn't see inside of it, but he tried to break the glass, as Naruto would slip through, as he would say, "Hey Sasuke," as Sasuke would be like, "You dumbass, why are you in here?" As he would be like, "Huh?" And this is where I'll be ending now, so peace.